Boa noite, espero que estejam todos muito bem, sejam muito bem-vindos à nova formação do novo Metabo da Wellosophy. Nós estamos super entusiasmados, é um produto como nunca tivemos, como sabem, era suposto ser lançado há algum tempo atrás, mas tivemos questões em relação ao estoque, porque há muita procura, mas nós estamos super entusiasmados, porque agora temos Metabo Boost, já estamos a vendê-lo, já temos muitas pessoas a experimentá-lo, e é um produto que está super em tendência de mercado, porque se já ouviram falar de Ozempics e coisas parecidas, nós temos a nossa versão de uma maneira segura, de uma maneira estudada, de uma maneira Auriflame, uma maneira sueca, desenvolvida. Estou muito entusiasmado. Hoje nós vamos ter aqui 3 pessoas a falar comigo, além de mim. Eu estou aqui só para fazer as introduções, ok? E nós temos connosco, vamos ter a formação mais técnica, que vai ser uma colega nossa de Estocolmo, e depois, que vai ser a Marlene Nordlander, e depois vamos ter 2 testemunhos. Sim, porque enquanto vocês ainda não faziam ideia de que havia Metabo Boost, já havia pessoas a testarem e a experimentarem-no. E houve um grupo piloto que teve acesso ao produto durante 45 dias, elas testaram, elas experimentaram e já têm a sua história para partilhar convosco, e por isso vamos ouvir mais daqui a pouco a Sónia Henriques e a Ana Maria Alves, ok? Bem, eu vou-me calar, porque eu sou o que menos é preciso nesta formação. Eu vou passar então a apresentação para a nossa colega Marlene. Ela vai fazer a apresentação em inglês, mas vocês têm todas as legendagens em abaixo, e depois, claro, que teremos todo o gosto de tirar qualquer pergunta que tenham, ok? Meus queridos e minhas queridas, deixo-se então com Marlene Nordlander, a nossa Senior Training, Wellness Training Manager da Oriflame Portugal, global. Beijinhos. Thank you, Marlene. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Rui, for inviting me to this meeting. I am very thrilled to be here with you all today. So my name is Marlene Nordlander, and I'm the Senior Global Wellness Training Manager at Oriflame, based in Stockholm, as I think that you were saying, Rui. So I'm a registered dietitian with a master's degree in human nutrition and dietetics. And today I'm very excited to guide you through the product training for our Wellosophy Metabo Boost. So are you ready? Yay! Let's dive in. So today we will uncover several different things. So first we will have an introduction to mindless eating and appetite regulation in general. And then we will go through the features and key benefits of the Wellosophy Metabo Boost. And then also, of course, how to confidently sell this product to the right people. And then we will go through some questions and answers of the most frequently asked questions. And of course, we want you to take action immediately. So let's dive in. We will first learn how people might need coping strategies for mindless eating and appetite regulation. So, do you ever find yourself reaching into like a bowl of crisps or something else, like wondering how they disappeared so fast? So who could have eaten them all? Well, that type of scenario happens to the best of us. So this is actually an example of mindless eating, that you are not aware of what you're eating and instantly the bowl of crisps is empty. So mindless eating can cause several negative effects that sneak up on us over time. So for instance, weight gain. Because when we are not really paying attention to what we're eating, it's very easy to overeat. And those extra calories add up over time. And it can, apart from weight gain, it can also cause like poor digestion. Because eating too fast or while you are distracted, that can also leave you feeling bloated or uncomfortable, since your body doesn't get the chance to like register hunger and the fullness properly. But it can also lead to nutrient gaps, because mindless eating often means that you are grabbing for those hyper-palatable and low nutrient foods. And they might fill you up like in the moment, but they don't give you your body what it really needs for all the functions for you to be healthy. Mindless eating can also get you like blood sugar ups and downs, because snacking without thinking, especially sugary foods or drinks, can cause like spikes and then crashes that affect your energy and mood and overall health in the long term. But it can also, of course, lead to less enjoyment, because when we eat on like autopilot, we miss out on the like simple joys of tasting and really appreciating the food we're eating. So there are several reasons to why you might be eating mindlessly. For instance, mindless eating can become like a habit tied to emotions like stress or even boredom. Or it can also be a sign of this unharmonized physical states, like if you're thirsty or if your gut is in imbalance. So how can we tackle these things then? Well, you need to have this holistic approach that we are always recommending at Oriflame. Because, for instance, then, if you are stressed, you can try to manage the stress by doing simple stress relief techniques, such as deep breathing, because that helps to reduce your stress levels by activating something called the parasympathetic nervous system, which is often also referred to as the rest and digest system. But you can also practice mindfulness, and it helps to reduce stress by bringing your attention to the present moment that you're actually in now. And that allows you to observe your surroundings with your senses instead of like thinking of what stresses you all the time. And the thing that I like the most is smiling, because when we are smiling, our cheek muscles contracts, which sends signals to our brain to release endorphins in our body, and that also helps us to relax. So all of these three things you can do to help you with managing your stress. But then if you're bored, then what can you do then? Well, if you're bored, always have this backup plan with things you like doing, like dancing, for instance, or playing games like board games or even TV games. Or, as the beauty company we are, maybe you like to pamper yourself with some skincare routines or putting on makeup or something. So try to do these things and have it as a backup. Then let's see what we have next. There, we have thirst. Thirst can often be mistaken for hunger, actually. So that's why it's always a good idea to have a plan to drink enough during the day to prevent your thirst signals. So you could, for instance, keep a water bottle with you wherever you go, or drink water with every meal. I have water with me here when I'm speaking to you. And another thing is that you can eat hydrating foods, such as fruits or vegetables, with every meal as well. And then, last but not least, if your gut is out of balance, what can you do then? Well, your overall well-being is probably in balance too if your gut is not in balance. So you can treat your gut well by eating a fiber-rich diet, such as fruits and vegetables here as well. So it's not only for hydration, it's for fiber and also for whole grains. And if you're also adding like different types of probiotics to improve the good gut bacteria in your gut, that can also help balance your gut as well. And another thing that helps balance your gut is to be physically active to support the motility of your intestines and also help with your digestion. So those are some simple things you can have as a plan to combat those mindless eating scenarios. But are there any other ways to boost your appetite regulation then? Well, there actually are. Maybe you have heard of the Hollywood diet drugs like Ozempic or Wegovy. And they are actually expensive pharmaceutical drugs that adds something called semaglutide to your body. And that works by mimicking the action of the natural hormone called glucagon-like peptide 1, also for short GLP-1. And GLP-1 helps regulate appetite. But we are not a medicinal company, and we would like to use natural way of boosting GLP-1. So GLP-1 is a natural occurring hormone excreted in the gut, and it plays this key role to appetite regulation. But how then can we stimulate our own production of GLP-1? Well, it's quite easy actually. So let's see how it works. So first, if and when you're eating food, it actually triggers a chain of metabolic reactions in your body. So that the good bacteria in your gut ferment fiber from the food that you're eating and then convert it into these short chain fatty acids. And then these short chain fatty acids stimulate different types of gut hormones, including this GLP-1 hormone. And then GLP-1 is key in controlling glucose levels by promoting insulin production, and it also slows your stomach emptying, which also signals fullness to your brain, so you don't want to eat as fast afterwards. But it also suppresses your appetite by acting directly on the brain as well. So there are several different factors that GLP-1 does to help you stimulate your own fullness cues. So to sum up, instead of adding this GLP-1 hormone through these prescribed medications like Ozempic or Wegovy, you can eat a high fiber diet and have a good gut bacteria to support your body to naturally produce this GLP-1 instead. So it's quite awesome how our bodies work, right? And if we go to trends that are trendy now, according to Mintel's trend report, The Future of the Vitamins, Minerals and Supplements from last year, the growing focus on holistic health, particularly among those with metabolic conditions, is fueling the demand for supplements that support health from within, and especially that help stimulate the natural production of this GLP-1 hormone. And as you can see on the screen here, we have a few examples of multiple GLP-1 supplement headlines out there. So, good news. Wellosophy has jumped on this trend and by adding Metabo Boost to our portfolio. So we are super excited about that. And we will help you beat the frustration and break free from unhealthy eating with this product. So how does it work? And what does this product contain? Well, first and foremost, it's high in copper. And copper, this mineral, helps to contribute to your normal energy yielding metabolism in your body. And then it's also a source of zinc. And zinc contributes to the normal carbohydrate metabolism in your body. But something that makes this product really, really special is that we have added something called the TCI1 formula. And that is a proprietary formula with fermented black tea extract, Bifidobacterium breve, and also apple extract. And this ingredient has been clinically studied in vitro studies to boost this GLP-1 production. So this combination is great for both your metabolism and help to increase your GLP-1 production. And here's the nutritional information of the product from what 5 tablets brings. So it's 400 micrograms of copper and 1.5 milligrams of zinc. And then we have 160 milligrams of fermented black tea leaves, 160 milligrams of soy peptide as well, and the same amount from rocket apple as well. And then 50 milligrams of yeast, beta-glucan, and also resistant dextrin. And to your right, you can also see the ingredient list, of course, but you will see that on the package as well. But this is just to show you what it contains. And always when it comes to different types of allergens, it's always in bold text, so you know what it contains. So where is it produced then? Well, Metabo Boost is manufactured in Shanghai in China and meets good manufacturing practices like all of our suppliers and manufacturers. So the production facility has an abundance of different certificates, as you can see here on screen. And all of those certificates are to ensure that we have safe production that is for food products to ingest. So how should we use this product? Well, it's recommended for adults only, so from 18 years old and above. And we recommend you to make it part of your everyday routine and take 5 tablets 1 hour before one meal once a day. So it's only 5 tablets per day, 1 hour before a meal. And you can pick which meal you want to. But for instance, if you know that you regularly are overeating during lunchtime, maybe it's better for you to take the 5 tablets before 1 hour before lunch. Or if you know that you're overeating more during the dinner time, then maybe it's better for you to take this 1 hour before dinner. So it's up to you when you take it. What else? Well, the tablet should be swallowed, not chewed. And we are recommending you to use it for at least 14 days, as the TCI1 formula studies were for 14 days at least. And the jar contains 75 tablets, so it will last for 15 days. So take 1 jar at least and see if you can see any results. We know that several people have done it already. We will listen afterwards to a few of them in Portugal. And what we always need to remember is to always follow the recommended daily dose, because excessive consumption may actually cause laxative effect. So it's only 5 tablets once a day. So don't take like 10 tablets a day. So only 5 tablets once a day, 1 hour before a meal. So Metabo Boost can be taken on its own to help you get that extra boost in adopting new healthy eating habits, but it can also be paired with other Wellosophy products. So Metabo Boost can be combined with all other Wellosophy nutritional products, but what you can keep in mind is that different minerals can compete for absorption in your body. So it's best to take the mineral containing supplements at different times of the day. So for instance, if you're using the wellness pack with the multivitamin as well, maybe you can take that in the morning and then you take Metabo Boost later during the day. And also like the meal replacement for weight control also contains a lot of vitamins and minerals. So then you can take that also at different times of the day. Well, since you are taking this product 1 hour before meal, you are separating the times a little bit anyhow. But just have that in mind to separate the different mineral supplements at different times of the day. But there are actually a few products that we recommend combining the Metabo Boost with. So as you've learned earlier in this session, gut health, including good gut bacteria and dietary fiber, is important to stimulate your GLP-1 to help you regulate your appetite. So that's why why we recommend having this product together with a prebiotic fiber drink, for instance. And excuse me, as appetite regulation is also often connected to some sort of weight management. We also recommend combining to have a Metabo Boost with our meal replacement for weight control. Good. So to summarize all the benefits of this product, well, it's a daily food supplement designed to support both metabolism and help regulate your feelings of hunger and appetite by taking 5 tablets once a day, 1 hour before a meal. And it's also high in copper and a source of zinc and contains a proprietary blend TCI1 formula. And as with all of our products, the formulation complies with the European Commission authorized nutrition and health claims, which is one of the strictest regulations in the world, and that we should be really proud about, that we are sticking to that. And according to these claims, as I've said a few times before, copper contributes to normal energy yielding metabolism, and zinc contributes to normal carbohydrate metabolism. The TCI1 formula in itself does not have any authorized nutrition and health claims because it's such a new formula, so EU hasn't looked at that specific formula. But we can still say that both copper and zinc help with your metabolism. And as all of our other products as well, the formulation is non-GMO, meaning non-genetically modified organisms in the formulation, in the product. But although Metabo Boost aids in regulating feelings of hunger and appetite, it's important that you're eating a balanced diet rich in protein, fiber, fruits and veggies to help you regulate your appetite in general as well. And as I mentioned, don't forget to drink water because thirst can be mistaken for hunger sometimes as well. So it's good for appetite regulation. And the goal of regulating appetite and hunger is often about making healthier choices or managing your weight, right? So people might wonder, but what is a healthy body weight then? Well, the most common tool that people use is to look at the BMI, the body mass index, because it classifies weight as either underweight, normal weight, overweight, or obese, based on different health risks linked to body fat. And a BMI under 25 is considered healthy, and above 25, the risk for disease and early death increases. So that's why it's a healthy weight to be below 25. And it's a super simple method as well as it's simple to calculate. So what you do is just to take your weight in kilos divided by your height in meters squared. So let's look at an example. So if you weigh 70 kilo and is 175 centimeters tall, your BMI will be 22.9, which is then normal weight, and by that, healthy. But BMI doesn't tell the entire story. So your waist circumference is also a valuable complement and also super easy. Because the extra belly fat raises the risk for heart disease and type 2 diabetes and premature death, etc. So the health targets for a waist circumference is below 94 centimeters for men and below 80 centimeters for women. So if you look at first the BMI and you're healthy there, perfect. And then you can combine it also to look at your belly fat as well to see if you have a healthy weight with that measurement as well. Good. So now you know some background to why you might need help with appetite regulation and how you do it, and also how Metabo Boost could help. But now, how can you sell this product in a confident way then? Let's look into it. So first, let's discover who this product is perfect for, how it makes a difference, and also what makes this product truly unique. It will be somewhat like a summary of what I've already been telling you. But who is it for? We start with that. Well, Metabo is a great solution for adults who want help to break free from unhealthy eating and regulate feelings of hunger and appetite. So it could be used to dull cravings for snacks in the afternoon and like hunger pangs experienced during weight loss, or just for a general feeling of contentment, like during the day when you're eating. How will it help them? What are the benefits? So, as I said, the ingredients help to regulate appetite and also support your metabolism. So it's quite easy. Support metabolism and regulate appetite. But why is it special then? What makes this product unique on the market? Well, it's a unique food supplement with a proprietary TCI1 formula shown in vitro to increase the GLP-1 production. And we have combined it with copper and zinc to help support metabolism as well, as both metabolism and regulating feelings of hunger and appetite are closely linked to like weight management in general. So if you only have a minute to pitch the product, what would you say to a potential customer to raise the interest in this product? Just think about it for a moment and hold that thought. So this short way of pitching a product is often called an elevator pitch. But as I know, many of you might use social media as a sales channel. Let's look at an example that we have prepared of how you could do it in a chat like WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever other group chat that you might have. So first, we always want to point out like an issue. So there we could say or write like, hey, are you stuck in an endless cycle of mindless eating? Drop a thumbs up if this is you, because I've got something that could help. And then we want to share a solution for that. And then you could say, did you know good gut bacteria turn fiber into short-chain fatty acids that trigger the hormone GLP-1, helping to regulate your appetite? Wellosophy Metabo provides GLP-1 stimulating ingredients to help regulate feelings of hunger and appetite. So quite to the point, right? And then we want the prospects, the potential consumers to pick our product, right? And then we need to show the uniqueness of this product. And then you could write like, Metabo is a unique combination of the proprietary TCI1 formula shown in vitro to increase GLP-1 production and copper and zinc to help support metabolism. Interested? Comment boost below. And then hopefully you will get a lot of boost comments below. And then you have them on the hook and you can start speaking about the product and try to sell it to them, of course. And the number one thing you need to think about when selling products is to listen more than you're speaking. Listen to your customer or consumers, because the more you listen to them, you will know the perfect product for their needs. So to effectively sell our products in general, knowing like the features of all products are helpful, of course, but your personal experience is key to capturing someone's interest in driving sales. So the simple 3-step formula that we use for success is something that I think you know. So first we have use. So use Metabo to form your own opinion. And if you don't need it yourself, gather stories from others who have used it around you. Then share your experience or recommend. So share your own experience or others' experiences confidently, both online or offline. But you always need to follow these guidelines that we have in Wellosophy. So only provide realistic results. You don't need to exaggerate anything. ensure also the store to be authentic. And it's always good to link it to lifestyle changes as well, such as you have increased your physical activity as well, you're drinking more water, or you're eating a diet higher in dietary fiber than you used to before, for instance. And always avoid any mentioning of disease treatment or prevention or anything like that. So it's quite simple. And then last but not least, invite people to try the product and join our Wellosophy community, of course. Let's now go through some of the most commonly asked questions of this product that we've had sent in up until now, at least. So I'll go through them one by one and read it basically, or say it in English, but you can see it in Portuguese as well. So the first question is, can Metabo Boost be used every day? Well, Metabo Boost, just as all of our other supplements, is designed to be taken once daily and can be taken continuously without a break. So as for all other Wellosophy products, they can be used continuously without a break. And this product you take once a day. And then next question, when are effects noticeable from using Metabo Boost? Well, Metabo Boost is designed to help reduce hunger and increase fullness feelings. And research on this TCI1 blend has shown that GLP-1 production increases 60 minutes after intake. So that's why the general recommendation is therefore to take Metabo Boost approximately 1 hour before a meal to help increase the GLP-1 before you eat that meal. So we recommend taking this product for at least 14 days, as I told you before. And the results from using Metabo Boost may, of course, vary from person to person because individuals are different, and the results depend on different various factors, such your age, your health status, your lifestyle, your diet, your exercise. So there are a lot of things that might interfere with the results, of course. And are there any known side effects from using Metabo Boost? No, there isn't, if it's consumed as recommended as part of a balanced diet, of course. And what we know is that excessive consumption may have a laxative effect. So stick to the recommended dosage, 5 tablets a day. And of course, as for everything we ingest, like depending on individual sensitivities like allergies or health conditions, it is always important to read the product label and review the ingredient list to minimize potential side effects, of course. And always consult a medical practitioner if you're experiencing persistent digestive issues or have an allergic reaction or other types of symptoms. And then who could use Metabo Boost? Well, Metabo Boost is a great solution for adults who want help controlling their appetite, and it could be used to dull those cravings for snacks in the afternoon or hunger pangs experienced during weight loss, or just, as I said before, just for general feeling of contentment when you're eating throughout the day. And who should not use Metabo Boost then? Well, Metabo Boost is designed for healthy adults, so from 18 years and above, and it should not be used by children or pregnant women or breastfeeding women. And always consult a medical practitioner prior to use if you're having specific health concerns or health issues. And Metabo Boost is not a medicinal product and should not be used to treat medical conditions, of course. And it's not comparable to GLP-1 receptor agonist prescription medications like Wegovy or Ozempic, and it does not replace like prescribed medications at all. So that is very important to underline here. So now it's time for you to take action. So buy Wellosophy Metabo Boost today and then start using it to get your own story. And when you have used it for a while, have your own story, tell it confidently to others. And when you've made others as excited about the product as you are, invite them to try the product and join our lovely Wellosophy community. So, are you ready to find mindless eating with us? Remember, it's not a magic pill, but it's one piece of the puzzle to help you break free from unhealthy eating together with this holistic approach that we are recommending. So thanks a lot for joining me today. I'm very pleased to have been here with you. I hope you now feel confident in how Wellosophy Metabo Boost supports metabolism and appetite regulation through its ingredients, and that you're well prepared to recommend and sell this product confidently to others. So let's make this the greatest Wellosophy launch ever. And now back to you, Rui.
That was amazing, Marlene. I don't think we could have somebody better to walk us through this new Metabo Boost training. Thank you so much in name of all of the Portuguese brand partners.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Pois bem, nós já perceberam porque é que eu estou tão entusiasmado, não foi? Já começaram a perceber que nós temos aqui um regulador de apetite que pode ajudar muito aqui a controlar alguns dos excessos que fizemos. Ora, nós acabámos de ter a Marlene a falar qual a parte mais técnica, das formas, como é que funciona, quais são as reações do corpo, mas eu gostava de partilhar com vocês então duas histórias. E por isso eu convido primeiro a Sónia Henriques para partilhar um bocadinho como é que foi e como é que foi tomar o Metabo Boost durante aqueles 45 dias que ela tomou e quais foram os resultados que ela teve, ok? Vamos dar o palco à Sónia Henriques.
Olá, Rui, obrigada pelo convite. Olá a todos. Então, estou aqui para vos contar a minha experiência com o Metabo Boost. Posso-vos dizer que foi uma experiência incrível. Então, quando foi lançado o desafio pelo Oriflame, então em fevereiro, eu estava com um bocadinho acima do excesso de peso. Estava com 88,400. E realmente precisava aqui de qualquer coisa para fazer mexer. E então pensei, não, vou me inscrever e pode ser que seja uma das selecionadas então para poder experimentar o produto. E em boa hora o fiz, que fui selecionada. Posso-vos dizer que foi uma experiência incrível. Foi um desafio de 45 dias. Em 45 dias eu perdi mais de 5 quilos. E é para continuar. Pronto, infelizmente o produto só chegou agora há uns dias. Vou tentar, já fiz a encomenda, vou começar então a retomar. Mas então como é que aconteceu? Então, foi o desafio então durante 45 dias, foi 5 comprimidos por dia. Temos que tomar 1 hora antes do almoço ou jantar, isso fica ao critério de cada pessoa. Na minha experiência foi sempre ao jantar, porque normalmente eu como algo muito rápido ao almoço, ou uma sopa ou uma salada, sempre a correr, mas onde excedo um bocadinho mais é no jantar. Porquê? Porque estamos a jantar com a família, acabamos por comer sempre mais um bocadinho do que aquilo que deveríamos. Então, tomava sempre 1 hora, então os 5 comprimidos, 1 hora antes do jantar. E o que é que ia acontecer? Ou seja, quando eu comia, normalmente como sempre um prato de sopa e depois o prato principal, quando eu acabo de comer a sopa já me dava aquela sensação de infartada, de ficar cheia rapidamente. E claro, isto é mesmo para sentirmos então ficamos saciadas rapidamente, acabamos por comer menos e com isso o nosso estômago vai começar a reduzir e começando a reduzir vamos começando a perder peso. Acabamos por não ter fome, ao fim dos 3 dias mais ou menos já comecei a não sentir fome, ou seja, comia porque estava a chegar a hora da refeição e tínhamos que comer, porque realmente sentimos-nos com menos fome durante o dia. Ao comer menos, acabamos por perder peso, pronto. E isto é mesmo um acelerador também de metabolismo, acabamos por então perder. E isto para vos dizer que foi um desafio então de 45 dias, e neste momento eu acabei o desafio com 83,200, perdi mais de 5 quilos, e neste momento estou com 79,4 kg, ou seja, após ter feito o desafio, nunca mais tomei, porque só foi reposto então agora, há uns dias, nunca mais tomei e com isso ainda consegui perder mais peso, ok? Estou com os 79,400, quando eu comecei o desafio estava com 88,300, ou seja, foram mais de 8 quilos. O meu conselho é, façam, tomam, aconselhem os vossos clientes, quem realmente quer ter um estilo de vida saudável, quem está acima do peso, quem tem preocupações com a sua saúde, é o conselho que eu dou, é tomam, porque realmente vale a pena, ok? Pronto, por isso, boas vendas, e qualquer dúvida que tenham, podem mandar mensagem, ok? Beijinhos, obrigada a todos. Rui, a palavra é tua. Beijinhos.
Obrigado, Sónia. Obrigado. É muito inspirador e é super bom ver que continuas, para além do Metabo Boost, para além da toma, continuas a suportar esta perda de peso, o que quer dizer que não foi apenas e só um tratamento ou uma ação daqueles 45 dias, mas que o Metabo Boost te ajudou a verdadeiramente fazer algumas alterações no teu estilo de vida que permitem então continuar com esta perda de peso. Muito, muito bem. Agora gostava de chamar uma outra pessoa que vocês também conhecem, também muito ligada à Wellosophy, muito ligada ao Novate, que é a nossa Ana Maria Alves da Figueira da Foz, que também vai-nos partilhar aqui como é que se sentiu, quais foram os resultados e vai partilhar aqui uma história que eu acho particularmente deliciosa.
Olá, Rui Pedro. Olá a todos. O ano 2025 é para mim um ano muito importante, cheio de significado. Já celebrei 50 anos, celebrei também 25 anos de casamento e o meu ateliê celebrou 10 anos. E no início do ano 2025, naquele momento em que habitualmente fazíamos uma reflexão, em que definimos novos objetivos, novas resoluções, eu visualizei-me a celebrar os 10 anos do meu ateliê com este vestido vermelho, que tem para mim um significado muito especial. Este vestido foi comprado em 2015, exatamente para a inauguração do ateliê, mas 3 meses depois eu engravidei, fui mãe ainda com 40 anos e nunca mais voltei a vestir este vestido, nem este nem outros, porque nunca mais me serviu. Então surgiu este convite da Oriflame Portugal para participar neste projeto piloto da toma do Metabo Boost e eu aceitei de imediato. Eu sempre fui uma pessoa com uma tendência genética para engordar, com bastante dificuldade em perder peso. Sou aquela pessoa que praticamente ingeria, ou melhor, tudo aquilo que eu ingeria é absorvido pelo meu organismo. Portanto, sempre tive muito cuidado com a alimentação, sempre tive hábitos conscientes, hábitos saudáveis, ingeria água, praticava exercício físico, mas ainda assim isso não estava a ser suficiente para eu conseguir perder aqueles últimos quilinhos que eu tinha em excesso. Porquê? Porque o meu metabolismo é muito baixo. Em fevereiro iniciei a toma do Metabo Boost. Como eu já tinha hábitos saudáveis, já ingeria várias refeições ao dia, nunca estava muitas horas sem ingerir alimentos, recordo-me que a primeira toma foi antes do almoço, portanto a toma é uma vez ao dia, antes de uma das refeições. Nesse dia almocei uma salada e senti-me até enfartada, até comentei com o Rui Pedro que tinha a sensação que tinha comido um leitão inteiro porque estava muito enfartada. Portanto percebi de imediato que tinha que reduzir as quantidades. Também passei a ingerir mais água, a praticar mais exercício físico e ao longo dos 45 dias da toma do Metabo Boost senti-me sempre muito bem, muito saciada, com vitalidade, com energia, não sentia apetite, sentia-me sempre bem saciada e muito bem, não senti nenhum efeito secundário, absolutamente nada. Em termos de resultados, não podia ter ficado mais satisfeita porque perdi 5,9 kg em 45 dias, perdi 8 cm na anca, 6 cm na cintura e 7 cm na zona abdominal. E o melhor de tudo é que o vestido, que é este vestido, servia-me ao fim de 45 dias. Eu até o vesti hoje, para vocês verem que não é Photoshop, está aqui bem, até bem folgadinho. Portanto, não há sensação melhor do que poder voltar a vestir roupa que nós temos no armário, roupa gira que não vestíamos há 10 anos. Daí este vestido ter um significado muito especial para mim. Depois da toma, vem sempre aquele pensamento, e agora, o que é que vai acontecer? Será que vou recuperar o peso todo perdido? Há sempre aquele receio, aquele medo, como é que vai ser, como é que o organismo vai reagir após a toma. Então, posso-vos dizer que já terminei a toma em abril, porque foi uma toma apenas de 45 dias, e agora em agosto eu não recuperei peso nenhum, como ainda perdi mais 1,6 kg. Portanto, estou muito satisfeita com os hábitos adquiridos, que realmente permaneceram. Continuei a ter cuidado com a alimentação, continuei a praticar exercício físico, talvez até mais. Portanto, os hábitos conscientes mantêm-se e estou muito satisfeita com o resultado do Metabo Boost e só posso recomendar com 100% de confiança. Obrigada à Oriflame, obrigada Rui Pedro por me terem convidado para participar neste projeto piloto, que também fez com que eu realizasse o sonho de voltar a vestir este vestido na festa de celebração dos 10 anos do meu ateliê e de me sentir, claro, com mais autoestima, mais autoconfiança e sinto-me bastante melhor. Obrigada!
Obrigado, Ana. Muito, muito bom. Muito obrigado por esta partilha. Eu tenho a certeza que toda a gente está inspirada por esta partilha. A mim resta-me agradecer às três, à Marlene, à Sónia e à Ana, por terem participado nesta formação. Espero que todos os que estão a assistir tenham sentido esta formação como uma formação forte, que vos ajuda a não só quererem comprar o Metabo Boost, quererem experimentar o Metabo Boost, mas também poderem mais facilmente e com mais segurança poderem recomendar o Metabo Boost às outras pessoas, está bem? Eu, por mim, vou começar muito, muito em breve, de certeza absoluta. Espero que vocês também. Muito obrigado e qualquer coisa já sabem, estamos aqui para vos apoiar. Muitos beijinhos a todos. Adeus.